Sorry, I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. Hell nah. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. That's how Wes and Amanda were acting this fucking reunion. But I did see an edit of Ciara to that song, and I loved that.
They both reside in Ada City.
In what city?
Audacity.
Oh, that was funny.
Was it?
It was very funny, Maggie. I did forget to
uh,
laugh, but it wasn't because I
fuck
didn't think it
you,
was
Brandon.
funny. But it wasn't that. It was just it's late.
You're so
It's
funny.
almost 10
No,
o'clock.
these two, oops, these
Nope.
two hoes suck.
They really, he, with her dress looking like a Timu Bell and his fucking hair trying to serve Beast Core, they can both go fuck themselves.
Literally. How does Levi look better than you, Amanda? And she's not even the main cast. Like, she's
She
only
was
going to be
there
on the
for
screen
two
for 5 minutes.
seconds. Right. But she still looked better. So we'll give
Like,
Levi that.
oh my God.
Uh,
Reunion part one. Okay, but hey, hey, hey. Oh, welcome.
oh, yes. Welcome to the show. I am Brandon.
I'm Maggie,
And
and
this
we're
is the
really
shade of it
hyped.
all. We're really hype. We're ready. And you know what? In honor of us being hype, I wanted to try something new.
Yeah?
I usually shout out our platforms at the end of the podcast, but people say you're supposed to do it at the beginning.
Oh, period.
So I thought might as well, while we have you all,
Yeah.
if you wanted to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and leave us a review, that would be super nice
Do
at
it.
the shade of it all. Also on Spotify, you can give us 5 stars and you can leave comments on the episodes. That's super fun. If you want to listen to us, if you want to not just listen to our beautiful voices recap this episode, but you also want to get a visual of our beautiful faces and
Period.
everything, you could subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Shaved Doll Podcast. And then also, we post fun clips on TikTok at the Shaved Doll Podcast. And also, last thing I promise y'all, we have our Patreon at the Shade of It All. For only $3 a month, you can subscribe to our Patreon and watch shows live with us every week. We do any
So
show
much
that we're
fun.
covering. It's so much fun. We're doing Summer House, obviously. So we watch it the next day when it's on Peacock every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can watch live with us for only $3. We're going to be doing Love Island soon. So stay tuned.
Yeah, it's going to
It's
be
almost Love Island
epic.
season.
It is.
Um, but we're ready.
We're ready. This
Um,
reunion part one, I think,
amazing.
hands down, the best reunion part one I have ever seen.
It really was so good.
It was so good. And there was a point where I was like, oh, this is gonna suck now. And it got better later. And I was like, this is amazing.
It did.
Literally, there was like 5 minutes and I was like, maybe 10 minutes where I was like, I don't need this. But the rest, chef's kiss.
It was the Bailey shit. Um, But no, it was good. And people were saying, and I agree that it was better than Scandival and that reunion. And I do agree because I feel like they really did a good job setting everything up, pacing it, formatting everything, and
Hmm.
really like just like going like all like what's the fucking saying? Balls to the wall or like deep.
No,
I don't know what to say.
literally.
They went fucking hard.
They did. They
They
did.
did it.
And the
And it was
cast is
great.
not here to play
No, they
at
were
all.
not.
Mm-mm.
And they shouldn't be.
Mm-mm.
So with that, let's jump into it, y'all. I'm so excited. So the reunion starts, and there was a lot of pre-reunion filming,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a Lindsay doing an interview for In the City,
Mm-hmm.
and then Kyle walks in, and he's like, "Oh, you might want to check your phone." Oh yeah, I haven't read it. Can you read it out loud to me? And Lindsay's like, "Oh God, what's happening?" And then she reads the awful statement from Weston Amanda that we all know about.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, none of this is true. Like, what the fuck? Um, and then slowly but surely they build a Zoom call and they got Jesse on the line, they got Mia on the line, they got Carl on the line, and everyone's just like, what the fuck is going on?
And they're like, they've been lying. Like they're starting to kind of like I think in the same way we did, figure out that Wes and Amanda have been lying, but we get to
Hmm.
see it in real time. And I, hands down, this was the best way to start the show. It was, my jaw was on the floor. I was just like, no way. Like, this was good. It was really good. Like,
It was.
seeing behind the scenes, amazing. Lindsay's reaction, great.
It was. It was all good. And seeing them just be like, oh, like, why would they do this? Like, Carl said something like, "Oh, I've been saying like he's been touching like her inappropriately. Like you don't touch a married woman like that." And Jesse's like, "You also don't fuck your friend's wife of 10 years." And then they were just like, "Oh, they're trying to say like, because Kyle was like, oh, Amanda tried to say that it started just a month ago," and Mia's like, "Bullshit! It at least started in January."
Hmm.
And then they're just like, oh, we want to check on Ciara, like how's Ciara doing? And Mia's like, I'm in California, like I want to take a red eye so I can check on her.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just like distraught.
They are. They are. And it's sad because like they actually like each other. Like this
Hmm.
call happened in real time. Like we actually see like these people are friends. Okay, maybe like the scandal brought them all together in this moment, but the fact that they all sat there and talked to each other, I felt like that was really like indicative of their relationships with each other. And then they're like thinking of Ciara and thinking of Kyle, you know?
Yeah, they're really like they care about each other. Like it's actually authentic. It's not like a lot of housewives, or it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
I hope you go to jail.
Right. If this was
Pick
Potomac,
seven.
if this was Potomac, we'd see like, I mean, OG Potomac, we'd see like Robin on the phone with Giselle, and then maybe somebody else on the phone with somebody else, but not like this. This is like they had like a town hall basically. They all
Hmm.
got together to talk about it, and so just how it happened so organically was epic, but very eye opening. I was like, dang, you guys are
Yes.
really friends.
And Kyle looks so shook. Like he's just like, he's
Yeah,
like,
like
but
a
I
deer
went
in the
to the ranch
headlights.
too. And it's like, that's where he'll take you.
Famous last words. Don't go to the ranch.
You
Don't
know
go to the ranch, kids.
you're about to get emotionally fucked with if West is like, hey, want to visit my home?
It's like I visited his house and he said he did something else with him.
Ugh.
Famous last words.
We get to the reunion day. Everyone's arriving. You may have thought Amanda's hair wasn't done, but it was. That was the look. That's what she decided.
That's
That's what she did. Um, KJ, I think Ben, maybe Jesse's there, but I don't remember. And Carl are debriefing, and Carl's like, as the ghost of Summer House passed, like this is the worst thing that's ever happened before. Like this is
yeah.
crazy.
He's like, I've been doing this for 10 seasons end.
Yeah. Andy checks on Ciara, and Ciara gets a little emotional. And he's like, who are
Mhm.
you more hurt by, West or Amanda? And she's like, Amanda. Like, West, I'm shocked by, but Amanda, I'm truly like, what the fuck? Which
Yeah,
facts?
facts.
Amanda and West arrive. The guys start talking about West nude pictures. Now, I was hesitant to talk about this at first when it first happened because I was just like, oh, that's fucked up. Like, what happened? And it still is fucked up what happened, his nudes being leaked.
Yeah.
But also it was very lighthearted how they were talking about it. And then it was also lighthearted how West ends up talking about it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, is this a normal Tuesday? Does his stuff get leaked often? Like, what's going
Right. I'm
on?
like, what is this? But
Yeah, but how they talked about it very casually was a little odd.
yeah, Kyle's like, how the fuck did I get it? Like, how many are you sending?
And that's just how indicative of how gross this man is.
Period.
It shouldn't be leaked, but
Mm,
also like you're nasty.
mm. Andy checks in with Amanda and Wes, and they're just like, oh, we're just here and
They're
everything.
psychopaths. I think Wes says at one point, I feel pretty zen.
Yeah, when he
How?
arrives. Mm.
How?
Because he likes this. He loves this attention. He
He gets off to
literally
this shit.
he did his podcast. Sweatbox did his podcast with Honey Mustard Maga Barbie, Sophie Cunningham, and she over there looking like he loves to talk to a girl that looks like she didn't bathe, Amanda, Sophie. And she's just like, does Ciara know that you guys aren't dating? Yeah, bitch. She knows they're not dating. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Pause. What are you talking about? When did
Oh,
this happen?
West has a podcast with Honey
Hmm.
Mustard, Maga Barbie, Sophie
Sophie
Cunningham.
Cunningham. I know.
Um, and lately, instead of talking about sports, it's supposed to be
Hmm.
a sports podcast. Instead of doing that, they've been talking about kind of the scandal and everything. We've learned him and Kyle had a 3 hour chat that was filmed.
Hmm.
He acted like it ended good. Kyle recently threaded something that made it seem that's not the case.
Of course. Of
So
course.
but they were talking about how the reunion's coming up and like, oh, it was crazy for Ciara to say that he dated Amanda to spite her. I'm like, is it crazy? Because you did say
Yeah.
you resented her, and it's very clear you hate her and you want to be her.
Hmm.
Um, but sure. And then they were addressing every single rumor that's gone on about him, and he looked oh so excited because he loves this attention because
Hmm.
he's crazy. He loves being talked about. He
Yeah.
loves being in the center. He loves it all. And like
This
like
guy.
he's thrilled that all this is happening, even though he
Hmm.
hates that he's hated, but he loves that he's being talked about.
He's like, at least I'm trending on Twitter. But you said that Sophie asked like, "Oh, doesn't Sierra know that you're not dating? Aren't they dating though? Or was this early on?"
It was no, this was wait, who? Oh, see,
I,
no, Sierra and West. Like,
oh, aren't dating?
yes,
Oh,
which
fuck off.
that's why it was like, what are you talking about, Sophie? Mm.
Obviously, they're not dating, but they did date, right? Do you remember that? Are you gonna ask him about his previous relationship with her or how he was flirting with her all summer?
No,
Anyway,
she's
okay.
disgusting. Andy's just
Um,
like, oh, Wes and Amanda, y'all seem calm. Okay, gotta go. Um,
Andy's looking at them both like, hello. Like, you
is
guys are
anyone home?
disgusting. Y'all good? Like, how are you just sitting here fine?
No, it's crazy. Sierra apologizes to Kyle, and it was super sweet. She gets emotional. She's just like, I'm sorry I misunderstood you. Like, you were really going through it this summer. And it
Yeah,
was really nice.
it was because they were talking about how they watched the last two episodes, and Kyle was like, Sierra, you didn't text me back. And she was like, I was just so like kind of upset after watching the last two episodes. And that's when they bring up how Kyle was really going through it. And then she started to like almost cry, and I was like, damn, like, yeah, I feel like we not misjudged Kyle because I think we were able to see both sides, but I think Sierra's perspective is she was defending Amanda, standing up for
Yeah.
Amanda, saying separate from Kyle. And
Hmm.
then to find out that Amanda's been like this awful person this whole time
It's
is
just like, what the fuck? I really
problematic.
misjudged that one. Mm.
Yeah, she's like, I shouldn't have been saying anything about y'all.
But don't worry, I'm about to drag this bitch up and down the stage.
Don't worry, Kyle, I'll get her for you.
I'm gonna have her more pinched than the top of her sheer t-shirt. Mm.
How do you even sit like that? Like, can you sit up straight? Will it tear? Like, what's going on, Amanda? It's like,
It might. Don't let it catch a nail in the whatever they're sitting on. Uh so everyone slowly goes on stage,
yes.
and there's the moment where they're all kind of laughing about Wes nudes, and Wes is like, was I hard? And they're like, no. And then he looks and he's like, that is me. Um, which at least you owned it, I guess. But also, again, you don't seem. He tries to play like he just found out, like getting on stage or something. I'm like, how
Hmm.
would everyone else know, but you didn't?
I really think he's an actor. Like, I really think he puts on this, like, the comedic moments he tries to have are very, like, intentional. And it's
Yeah,
like, no, dude, that's not funny. It's not this is not the comedic moment you think it is. It's just weird.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I didn't like this. And then Amanda was like, I haven't seen them. And I was like, isn't that telling Amanda? I wonder who he sent them to. Are
Hmm.
you curious? I'm curious. Aren't you with him? Isn't this your boyfriend? Who did he
You know
send
what it
those
looks
news
like.
to? You didn't get this
Um,
first? It didn't come from your phone?
Andy says some joke about, oh, how many note cards do you have this time? And he says 3 or 4. And Lindsay's like, you're going to need a lot more. And he's like, it's a pack of 50. And then Lindsay laughs and she's like, stop, don't make me laugh. And I'm like, I don't actually like this moment at all. What you're doing right now, Lindsay, I actually hate.
I thought she was asking him how many sweat under things he was wearing, but maybe I misheard
I
that.
thought no cards, but maybe. But also, both are valid.
Yeah.
Ciara walks out looking like the baddest bitch that ever was.
She came out last because I saw that they're
Hmm.
all sitting. I see Amanda, I see West, and I was like, oh, Ciara gets to make her entrance. Let's go.
And does looking a 10 out of 10.
Oh my God. She's so beautiful. Now, here, the other thing is, Brandon said this while we were live. Ciara looks good in every angle that you see her this reunion. Like, typically, actually, I think every time we see her, but especially right now.
It's
She's
just
looking good.
like her makeup and everything is just so on point. Like she looks perfect always, but it was just like especially like the light was hitting. It was all just so good.
And that
Oh,
musty man's eyes were glued to her. How embarrassing. Like,
mm.
you're sitting next to your girlfriend and you can't even pretend not to stare at her ass. Like, that's not a stretch, right? He was definitely checking her out.
Oh, he was. But Amanda will be like, it's fine. I was checking her out too.
Where else is he supposed to look?
He has eyes.
She's gonna defend that man up and down. Good luck, babe. Good luck, girl.
Um,
Oh my God.
Siri played Chapel Roan. Good luck, babe. Um, they have the pleasantries where they're all just like, oh, hi, Ciara. Hi, Kyle. They congratulate Ciara on Dancing with the Stars.
Hmm.
Can't wait for that. And then when it gets to Amanda, she's like, oh, I'm looking forward to apologizing, especially to Kyle and Ciara. And Ciara's like, oh, I'm glad she said our names this time. And Amanda's like, what? And Ciara's like, I
Pardon?
said, I'm glad you said our names this time. And then Amanda's just like, and I'm like, bitch, right away you have an attitude? Right away.
Right away, you have an attitude, and right away, you have nothing to say. You asked her to repeat herself. This is your turn. That's when you say
What did
something.
you think
Like
she
you're
was saying? Hello? Like, obviously, she's being shady. You can't take this light shade she just gave you.
woefully. Oh, a roll, an eye roll is not gonna cut it. Like you are woe. Like, this is when I was like, oh, she's not ready. She's not ready. He's not ready. You guys are about to get dragged.
Mm-mm. Rihanna told Mia she's a bad bitch, which we
Period.
love. And we jump right into it. The
Yeah.
scandal, they introduce it. I'm glad. Ciara says she actually suspected things on January 17th, which is 11 days after January 6th. Which, you tell me if that's a coincidence.
Brandon. Brandon. What? That's a stretch, homie. If
Just being
it was
stupid.
January 6th of that year, maybe.
Let's just say, where were Amanda and West on that day? Where were they?
Brandon.
Where were they?
Oh my God. I'm not part of this.
I'm just kidding, kind of.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Um, Amanda, well, she suspected. So Sierra said, all jokes aside, Sierra suspected January 17th,
Hmm.
um, because she had asked Amanda, like, oh, do you want to get drinks with me and Mia?
Hmm.
And Amanda didn't respond. I guess Sierra also called, and then Sierra checked her location, and Amanda was at West's apartment.
Interesting place to be when you're not
Hmm.
answering your
And
phone.
Amanda's like, I actually did respond 30 minutes later. And Sierra was just like, you responded after Mia put us in a group chat, bitch, and she called you
Hmm.
out because you didn't respond to me.
Hmm.
And then Sierra just goes off because she's just like, it's just crazy because literally, because Amanda's just like, I was with Wes because he was there for me this summer. And Sierra's like, where was I? And she's like, also there for me. And she's like, okay, that's funny because there's been numerous times where I've asked you to hang out, asked to see your place, invited you
Mm-hmm.
over. And all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, in those moments, your phone doesn't fucking work. And the point she's
Mm-hmm.
making is you make time to hang out with West, even before y'all are allegedly hooking up, but
Mm-hmm.
then you don't like hang out with me and everything. And Mia
Yeah.
even asks, why are you prioritizing your relationship with West over, or your friendship with West at that point, allegedly? Over your friendship with Ciara. And Amanda's like, I never did. And it's like, but you even know what the question was? You have to listen and comprehend the question before you answer.
Do you hear yourself? You're literally explaining how you prioritized West over Sierra, and she just doesn't seem to understand what's happening.
Hmm. Which isn't shocking. Jesse said he knew nothing. I believe him.
Yeah, he tried to pull out some receipts. We didn't get to it, but I believe him
Yeah,
too.
which fine by me. And Sierra tells Wes, because Wes is just like, the thing is, like, I like lied. And like I lied to my friends. And that's like it's not good to like lie. So like I lied and that's bad. And I am taking accountability for that. Um, and Sierra's like, yeah, here's the thing about you lying. You fucking lie about everything. You're actually the most fraudulent person I've ever met in my entire fucking life. You live a completely different life than what is on the show. And he's like, how so? Um,
Fucking nerve to ask dumbass follow-up questions.
you
What do
know
you
how
mean,
they
how
say there's no
so?
such thing as a stupid question? Whoever said that lied.
That
There's a
was a
lot of stupid
dumbass
questions.
question. It's like they're not here with us. Like this situation, asshole. This is what makes us feel like you're not authentic. How so is crazy. It's like they're just serving it up for her to drag them more. Like you
No,
don't
but for
want
real.
peace. You don't want peace.
No peace. Um, it's Sierra's just like, you had a girlfriend, Mija? And he's like, that wasn't my girlfriend. And Lindsay's like, she said you were exclusive. And he's like, we weren't. And she was like, you guys spent the night of Watch What Happens Live after she gave you the tie? And he's like,
Hmm.
we did. And I'm like, okay.
And someone else is
Uh,
like, they were dating. Like you were
yeah.
dating.
Apparently Mija had said too, like they were exclusive, they were dating, and then they asked Amanda, they're like, "Did you know?" And she's like, "We talked about this." I was like, "When did you talk about it?
Yeah,
Was it when he spent the night with Mia, and then the next night went to your house? Like, when did you guys talk about this?
right.
Because I don't think you knew about her before y'all's were outed, but whatever."
Yeah.
Mm. This is where Mia ultimately just looks at Amanda and goes, "What are you doing?" Such a simple,
Why?
effective question.
Amanda, why are you doing this? I
Like,
was
you
like,
went
great
from being
question, Mia.
married to one of West Side bitches? That's crazy. Like, it's so unnecessary.
And Amanda's response, you
Okay.
can't roll your eyes at everything, girl. Come on. Oh
It's a
my
valid
God.
question.
It's a very valid question, girl.
They get into Amanda still being married and like all of this and that discourse, which that was in the leaked.
Yeah.
Amanda had brought up her being married first as one of the reasons why they didn't want to go forward with the statement or like their relationship. So that's
Mhm.
why it was told to her, like, well, yeah, you were married. And she's like, I wasn't married. And it's like, you don't even remember what you're saying. Uh, but this is also where Ciara calls her a snake in the grass and said she's silent but deadly,
Hmm.
which KJ goes bars. And Amanda looks distraught. She's like, I can't believe she's saying this to
A
me.
snake in the grass. That's
Ugh.
crazy. I don't even know what that means.
Don't cry already. You might melt.
Yeah, and I love how she goes from like, okay, so like, we're okay, I wasn't married, and it's like you're literally still married, and she's like, okay, I'm still married, but I'm separated.
My
Like,
lawyer sent
bitch,
Kyle something.
there's something in the something's happening.
There's legal things happening, I think.
I think.
Uh, they then get into how the statement was just bad. And like, who the fuck told you to write that?
And then she said something to the effect of like, we wanted to hurry up and put something out. And I
Yeah.
was like, so you hide for an extended period of time. Then you rush to make a statement, like logically it makes no sense. And I think that's her excuse for like probably after the fact of them realizing that it was such a bad statement. I think she was just saying that to kind of cover her ass, like, oh, we rushed. But also
Yeah.
that's stupid too. One, why would you rush? Two, it was an awful statement. You said
Hmm.
everything and nothing at the same time. And it just like exposed you more.
Yeah. I think because this wasn't the leaked, they said they rushed it because there was allegedly a video going around that someone took through West's apartment window.
But didn't wasn't the hand holding thing already out anyway? Or they were
Everything
just
was pretty
denying
much
that?
already out, but I guess she was worried what the video was going to be. But then
Yeah,
my
because they
question is,
probably did worse.
if y'all didn't sleep to, I mean, I guess more things could happen. So, but if going by your timeline, y'all only kissed, it was PG for please, girl. It was PG. And then you didn't have sexual relations until after the statement was out.
Yeah.
So I just, look, I don't know.
So
But it
what's the
just,
rush of trying to get ahead of the video? Because it
that,
was probably worse.
it was, and that sucks too. Nobody should be doing a video, but I'm just like, what are we,
No.
like, I, and she said she didn't see the video. So I'm like, okay, did you just hear there maybe was a video? Like, I don't know.
They're literally two dumbasses who rubbed two pennies together. She probably called him like, "Oh, I think something's gonna come out soon. What is it? Oh, I don't know, but we should say something. Okay, I'll write it up. What do you think?
Bet.
It looks good. Post." Like white
Uh,
text with black background or black text with white
should we
background.
throw in some pink?
Like literally two idiots, dumb and dumber, coming up with something because they're like, who wrote that? Like ChatGPT could never. And Amanda jokes that it was ChatGPT, but we know both of them definitely wrote it. And they're
Yeah.
stupid.
And then we get Carl with the analogy of the century. It's like saying your apology is terrible because you didn't name the people. It's like singing happy birthday with no name. Like, it's just like, who is this for?
Thank you, Carl.
Thanks,
I
Carl.
thanks so much, Carl. Very, very
That was a
good
good
points
one.
there.
That was a soft joke. Sierra pulls up Tex and basically just shows
I
all the
loved
time
this.
that Amanda was lying. Amanda's
Hmm.
just like, I can't believe we have to talk about this. Like, this is so crazy. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I can't believe, why would we ever let someone like Wes get in between us? Like, that's so silly. And by that time, they were fully like hooking up. And Amanda's just like, I was lying to you. I lied. I was like,
Right, and we're
very
showing the
clearly.
receipts.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you think I'm reading this? Because I'm bored? Like,
We
what
know
are you
you lied,
talking
bitch.
about?
And then Sierra brings up the location thing.
Hmm. Where it's just like you stop sharing your location. And Kyle
Yeah,
was
like
just
she
like,
turns
yeah, you used to share it and you don't anymore. And she's just like, I didn't want to share my location with people. I was like trying new things. And Lindsay was just like, I wouldn't share my location either if I was fucking my best friend's ex. We weren't fucking.
so why turn your location off? And I think this is when Jesse is like, why lie? Like, why lie? You're turning off your location. Why?
Mhm. And
Like, oh, you just wanted private. She was like, I wanted privacy. I just separated. I was living alone. So you stopped sharing your location with your friends? No, it's because you're fucking with West. Like, what the
right.
hell?
Uh, they get into the timeline, their timeline. They say their first kiss was the end of February.
Yeah. After some event,
Some brunch that a lot of them
brunch.
were at, like Kyle was at, I think maybe Carl and Jesse, like a bunch of them.
Hmm.
And then they didn't sleep together until after the statement.
Hmm. Lies.
I just
Lies.
like, I know y'all are dumb, but you do realize we're not stupid. Like, we're not like, what do you
You
think this is?
you have to know that we're not stupid, right? Like you
Mm,
have to know that this all sounds like bullshit.
mm. But why I was also confused, and maybe this will get brought up in one of the other two parts, but we know that Dave Portnoy said, because Brianna Chicken Fry said, that they were seeing each other by the time of the Super Bowl, which was early February.
Yeah.
So, like, what are we talking about?
And then Andy asked them if they were hooking up in early March when Sierra first texted Amanda to ask about it.
Oh, yes.
And Amanda says we were only talking, and Wes says 100%.
So
And she doesn't even like, we just see Amanda doesn't even flinch. Like, they're both woefully unprepared. And I was just like, yeah, you don't even have your story straight. And that's apparently March. So I believe February. You both are lying through your teeth. Because Amanda wants to say that they didn't sleep together until after they put out their statement.
this is what happens when you let two idiots lead the group project. You don't get to an effective outcome. You get an
Never.
F. Mm.
You fail.
And also, y'all were doing shit before 2026, 2025, please.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start talking about how Amanda just was always hanging out. I think this may have been when they were talking about location. They were just like, you're always just hanging out with West and his friends. And she's like, I was going out with a lot of people. Like, I have friends. And Sierra's like, no, you don't.
But it's like I think Sierra's point is like you hang out with everybody but me all of a sudden. And I
Yeah.
like ask you to hang out and you don't hang out with me, but you're hanging out with West and it looks like West's friends,
Yeah.
which adds up to you guys being together or being more than what you say you are.
Because then Sierra's just like, what? Do you hang out with Katie DeLuca, which is one of her childhood friends that's on the In the City show?
Mm.
And Kyle's like, well, there is another Katie that she hangs out with. And Sierra's like, one of West's friends. And then Amanda's like, no, fuck off. And Sierra goes, shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't cross this bridge with me, okay? I'm like,
She had
period.
some nerve telling Sierra to fuck off. Like,
She did.
I get it, you're in the hot seat, but no. No, no, no.
Mm-mm.
Don't do it.
And then, you know, Andy asked Sierra, like, what do you hope the outcome will be with everything tonight? And she's like, given all this, like, I guess I'll just say all the details before I put them in the ground and put dirt on them. And I'm like, period, bitch. I know that's
Bury
right.
them, close the coffin, put the dirt over it, close it shut.
And be done.
She was ready to drag them, is ready to drag them, is currently dragging them, and I love it.
She
I
was.
loved
Cut to
it.
West and Amanda being like,
Mm-mm,
hmm.
that's not fair.
Levi enters. Hi, Levi.
Hey, Levi.
Um, they talk some they
Wait, I have to share this.
oh
I have
yes.
to share this. Whenever we go live, Asia is. I feel like Asia's high key a stand up comedian because she's so fucking funny. But when Levi comes out, she goes, "Look, it's Bailey's imaginary friend." She's like, "I refuse to believe that Levi is a real person."
I mean,
And
we see
this is the most we've seen her talk.
I know, and it still wasn't even that much. Her hair and makeup
I
look nice,
feel
and I like the
bad for
color of her
her.
dress. I'll give her compliments. Look, and y'all know I'm a Levi truther. I've gone off that because what is it getting me? Um, but I'll give credit where credit's due. She looked nice.
She looked nice. I think she pissed somebody off and didn't get any airtime. I think it would have been cool to see her, but
Yeah.
since we didn't.
They transition to talking about the new people and like the fun. Levi says that a lot of the guys just weren't into her in that way. And Bailey does cry at a lot of dinners, which I do believe. Um,
Yes.
we talk about Sierra's costumes and how amazing that was, and all of them. She slayed them all. We then get to Mia, where it's just a Mia appreciation
Mm.
moment, where it's just like she talks about her friendship with Ciara and how it's very important to have someone that close given the loss she's endured. And then
Mhm.
she opens up more about her mom and like how grief can be hard, but like it's important to share because a lot of people go through it. And
Yeah.
it's just an amazing moment. And I love Mia.
I like teared up. I was like, damn, Mia is such a gem. Like I so enjoyed getting to know her and KJ this summer. Like, no words. They're
Yeah.
awesome. And then yeah, her sharing her story, like she's just so authentic. She's so genuine and you could tell she has a big heart, but like it takes a lot to come on national television and talk about like traumatic things and
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like her story probably helped a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
grief is no joke, so it was really awesome to just see that. I was like, I love that they
Hmm.
gave Mia her flowers.
Yes, as they should. She
Hmm.
reveals she broke up with Scott, which is good. Look, we didn't see much of Scott. he seemed fine. Like, I'm not gonna say, I don't know. We didn't see enough, but like it
Yeah.
clearly seemed as though the relationship wasn't serving her. And so it's good that she realized that and left it. But she does say she's just looking into pouring into herself for the time being, and she doesn't think it's good or healthy to go from one a serious relationship to another.
Pan to Amanda looking pissed. Throughout this whole segment, even them talking about the cast stuff and joking around, Amanda does not crack a smile. Like she just looks irritated and annoyed.
Hmm.
That's okay if you want to sit and pout, that's fine.
I
You
mean,
brought
hey,
this on yourself.
it
So
is what it is.
it is what it is, girl.
Um, we then get to Bailey and Ben.
Oh God.
We talk about Amanda's birthday dinner, and they ask Ben if he has anger issues. He says no. I don't think he has anger issues, but look, I don't like Ben or Bailey. There's a lot of discourse about these people online, and like, look, I don't give a fuck about either of them. So I'm just kind of like, I think Ben's a weirdo, and I think she's also kind of weird, like a freak.
I think that Ben, I think that Bailey blew everything out of proportion. Because what she goes on to say about Ben is like a very big stretch. But what I'll say about Ben is, especially after like seeing what Jalissa and Asia had to say, I think that he has very stern boundaries that he upholds. So when people cross them, he checks them.
Yeah.
And like he's stern, but I don't think he's aggressive or angry, but he'll just tell it like it is. Like,
Hmm.
no, don't do that or like, hey, hurry up. You know what I mean? And maybe it's not like the best tone ever, but I don't think that means he's like aggressive. I think he
Yeah.
just runs a strict program and he doesn't let people play with him. And honestly, hell yeah.
I mean, period. And we said from the beginning, we were like, he didn't yell at Bailey.
He did not yell at Bailey
Like,
and
so that whole thing, I'm just like, he never did. Like, and just I mean, the more we saw him, we saw how stern he
he's
gets,
stern. Yeah.
particularly with Sabrina.
Hmm.
And it's just like I don't like it. I don't think he's aggressive. I don't think like because she's like, you reprimand women, you reprimand me, Amanda, and Sabrina, and all of
Hmm.
this. You're a jackass and an asshole and a bitch and a motherfucker. And I'm like, oh, what battery did Lindsay charge you up before this reunion? Like,
Yes,
I
I was
guess
like
thank you for bringing us something, but
all
also,
kinds of heat for Bailey or for Ben, and I'm just like Bailey, relax, because it's giving that she's jealous. Like like you're mad he didn't like you. And you want to like create this narrative and like twist it and spin it in a way and it's
yeah,
not serving you. Because Ben says that like he didn't really know her very much until the comment and that was kind of their first chat and she's like, "No, we talked." And Bailey is like, "We yeah, Levi is like, "We you talked." And so I don't know, it's just a gray area. Bailey had an experience with Ben that Ben does not know about. Because, like, I don't know where
oh
all this other stuff is coming from. But yeah, for her to say that, like, and then she brought up the Sabrina stuff and is like, you're aggressive towards women and everything. It's like, that's really a stretch. Sabrina's not here. And, like, he's like, Sabrina's defended you and been on your side. And she's like, I love Sabrina. And I'm like,
she's
you're not
exquisite.
but you're not
Like
being supportive of her
exquisite.
right now. Like you're kind of dragging her along with Ben to say that,
Yeah.
like you're not helping Sabrina out right now. And then he's like, and then you only are happy, like the guys, you leave them alone. It looks like you're gonna make out with Kyle. And I'm like, because he was comforting Kyle when Kyle was crying. Like
Yeah.
she's just twisting everything, like making it super extreme and dramatic. Like Ben was being supportive of the guys. I don't think you can compare that to him like tell telling you to lay off when you do something that he doesn't like or telling
Yeah.
somebody else to lay off. You know what I mean?
Right. And she even says, she's like, I think you were upset with me because you had a girlfriend, like you were dating Sabrina secretly. And he
Hmm.
probably was. But it's still a valid reason to be upset that you're saying that.
Yeah.
Ben was
Yeah.
definitely fine. Like it was valid for Ben to get upset. I do think
Yeah.
Ben gets a look in his eye and gets stern that I'm like, ugh, I don't like that. Not that it's aggressive or scary or anything. It's just
He's
I'm
just very
like,
matter of fact.
it's just like I don't like this. Like, oh, please, you're so self-serious. My God, lighten up. Uh,
He
but
is very
it is
serious.
what I mean. It's not like the worst thing ever. Like he's not like flipping chairs and like I'd
Mm-mm.
rather interact with a Ben than a West.
Or a
At least
Kyle.
Ben will tell me how he's feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I also feel like that's why it was such a big stretch. So she was just going on about it, and I was like, I don't like this. And they did ask about the secret girlfriend thing. It was just Levi, Bailey, and Wes that were like, yeah,
Yeah.
secret girlfriend.
Um, and then I was surprised they didn't bring up Amanda saying that Ben did want to fuck her in Italy.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll bring
because
it up later, but I'm like, why not now?
when when there was an episode when Bailey laid out all of her receipts about like her suspicions of Ben and Amanda, they weren't bad. Like you guys joke about the skinny dipping thing, you joke about this, and then like
You make her
Ben is
coffee, you
like
pick her up.
you always have her towel ready for her. Like she kind of had some tea, but she didn't bring it up here. She wasted all her energy like trying to call Ben this aggressive guy.
Yeah. It
Hmm.
was dumb. And then what was even more dumb was they're still trying to push Carl and Bailey. And we purposely did not pay attention to this moment. We just talked to Asia and Jalissa because what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not want to give this any kind of attention at all. I apologize if you really wanted us to talk about it. We're not gonna because it's just some bullshit. And essentially, Carl comes to the conclusion that Bailey's not for him. So who
Right.
cares?
Congrats, Walton Goggins, for coming to that. And congrats to Jenny from Gossip Girl for being friends with him. Got it. Anyways, so then we move on to
KJ.
KJ, our angel. Um, they talk about how Mia and Ciara are close with KJ, and KJ's like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I got a bunch of tattoos and piercings." And Mia kept clocking me. She kept being like, "Did you get another tattoo?" Mia's like, "I was so upset," and I'm like, "That's such a mom thing."
It is.
Um, and then he said that at events, Ciara always like let someone know, "Oh, look out for KJ," and I thought that was so sweet.
So sweet. Like you're going above and beyond for this guy. So a couple weeks ago, or I think last episode, not a couple weeks ago, last episode, no, maybe it was two, before the fight, KJ said that these people were his family. And now I see why. I was like,
Hmm.
these, or he called all the boys his brothers. And I was like, why? But now I understand why he feels like it's a family. Ciara and Mia really have his back. I'm sure everybody else does too, in different ways that we don't
Except
see,
West.
except for West.
And you
Yeah,
know
that's
Amanda wasn't
100%.
texting him ever.
Oh yeah. KJ made it very clear at the beginning of the reunion that Wes is not his friend.
Right. It was so stupid because they were talking about the it's stupid of Carl because they were talking about the baseball game where Amanda and West were, and
Hmm.
KJ was just like, "Oh, I was supposed to go there," and Carl was just like, "Well, why didn't you go?" And KJ's like, "We're not friends. Like, what do you mean?
Why didn't I go? Why didn't you go, Carl?
Why
What
would I
the
go?"
fuck?
Jesus. Um. So KJ does open up though about how in the fall he had to go to the hospital for self harm and that he was there for a week. And Mia and Ciara visited him almost every day, and that it's been like a big journey. But like right now, he's in therapy. He has medication. He was diagnosed with bipolar disorder,
Mm,
and it was really emotional and really sad. And I just appreciated him opening up and like really being vulnerable and like not being scared to
yeah.
express all of this.
Hmm.
I thought it was really important and I thought it was really cool of him. And I'm so sad that he went through that, but I'm very happy that he came out the other side.
Yeah, and he was even saying that like he's better, he's doing okay. But yeah, no, I like kind of on the same like note as Mia. Like when you share, when you're vulnerable and you share things, like there's so many people that could benefit from hearing your story. And like I'm
Hmm.
sure people on the outside are like, KJ, you've got this great girlfriend, you're on a TV show, like you look really cool, you're very like fit and stuff. Like I'm sure you know what I mean? And even he has like everybody has battles that they go through, and I just really appreciated his vulnerability and sharing his story. I was like, I think I did start crying. Like KJ, I was
Right.
like,
I was like, KJ. I want to protect you. Ugh,
Protect KJ at all costs. He really is a gem. And
he
it took a lot
is.
to share that, and I'm really glad that he did.
And then we get the last package of part one, which was Ciara's, as it should be. But they talk a little bit about her and her mom and how it was sweet seeing them together. And then lets everyone know that her mom kind of took over the renovation process because she was so
Hmm.
into it with the grandparents' house. Her dad does know now, but she just feels like he doesn't understand her intentions. Like he doesn't understand why she would want the house or whatever.
Hmm.
But she is really important to her, so she's really excited about it.
Yeah.
Um, Mia wants Ciara to stop downplaying her success,
Hmm.
period. And she's just like, this was a big deal. So I wanted it to be important and for everyone to know how much like it meant to her. And Cage is
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so proud of you, Ciara. Like I look up to you. You're so humble. And I hope my little sisters end up like you. And it was so sweet. It was so sweet.
Oh my God. I'm just like, you
Uh,
three carry. Literally carried.
mm.
Like, I feel like KJ and Mia brought more than a lot of people have brought in a while.
Oh yeah. They came up, they showed up so authentically themselves and more honest than a lot of people on TV will
And
do after
honestly,
seasons.
I
Wes.
was thinking about this and I'm just like, as a predominantly white cast, to see these two additional black people along with Ciara just like continuously like thrive, but like, black people are not portrayed positively in the media. And so to see these three like awesome, fucking awesome people is just like really, really cool. Like it was really
Yeah.
heartwarming. And they talked about this, like when they had that really big, important conversation earlier in the season, they're sitting down together and they're like, us being here, we represent something. We represent something. People are looking at us. And
Hmm.
so it's just cool to see it like kind of come full circle. Not they're not explicitly saying it, but just seeing them be fucking awesome together is really, really, really cool.
It is. I love it. And it's like great too because Ciara was the first black person on the show, period. So to
Yeah.
have her still be on it and then like have this moment happen, it's just all amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Um, they talk about why Ciara forgave West, and she's just like, because I didn't want people to think I was holding grudges, and I was like so like hell bent on like being mad at him. Like I was trying to move forward, so I
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they talk about the make out between her and Wes is like, it was ear stuff, like stuff in the ear. And they're like, what?
This is when I was like, is he high? Is he drunk? I'm so confused. Ear stuff. Did you? And that makes me think he didn't watch it.
He probably didn't.
They show a clip of him kissing her ear after they showed a clip of them making out. Like, you don't
Right.
remember making out with her?
It
It wasn't
was
just
like
ear
her
stuff.
whole face you were making out with, not just
Yeah.
her ears.
Yeah.
Mm.
You didn't see that? You don't remember that?
Kyle
Mm-hmm.
says that Wes knows what to say to make people happy and to kind of breadcrumb, make the audience happy, make friends happy, like kind of like say whatever he thinks is right, which is very true.
Mm-hmm.
They question West and if what he says is authentic. And Mia's just like, did you mean all that shit you said about Ciara? Like about it was dreamy and everything. And he's just like, yeah, I wouldn't lie about the relationship and all that. But I made it very clear that I didn't want to be a boyfriend or anything like that. And Sierra's just like, bitch, what the fuck? You were telling Ben that you had a crush on me all summer. You were
Mm-hmm.
flirting with me all summer. We made
Mm-hmm.
out at the end. You were saying me being with you was so dreamy and
Mm-hmm.
all of this. So what the fuck are you talking about? Were you just saying
Yeah.
it to like be liked?
Yeah, and a bunch of them chime in. I think Ben is okay, bottom line is he said she was the love of his life, or the love of, yeah, she was the love of his life. The relationship was magic. He told Ben he had a crush on her. Like, you can't rewrite history. We saw you say all of these things. So even though you're saying out loud that you wanted to just be friends, you acted differently and you said a lot of different things before. Maybe that's how you feel now, but before, no. Like every
Yeah.
chance you got, you were talking about Ciara, trying to talk to Ciara, wondering how to approach Ciara, and then finally actually being with Ciara, sitting
Yeah.
on Ciara.
And he's like, oh, I sat with her at a dinner after the summer, and I said explicitly I wasn't trying to be a boyfriend and I was going to be cognizant of that. And so we didn't do anything romantic. And she's like, we literally kept texting like flirty text messages. And he's like, significantly less. And she's like, we spent the night twice together. He was like, once. And she's like, twice. And then this is Lindsay. West, let me ask you something. So, I must ask you, Westling, what's more impactful, a physical relationship or an emotional connection? And he's like, emotional. And she's like, thank you.
But also like facts.
Right.
She had to chime in an annoying way, but like she's stating facts. So you're aware, right? So the emotional things that you do, the conversations, all of those things matter more than being physical. And he was like, I
Right.
wasn't trying to have sex with her. Who cares? You guys spent intimate time together. You can't pretend that you didn't do that. And Amanda's just sitting
Right.
there,
Because she
looking
didn't know all
awkward.
this.
I doubt it. I highly doubt that she knew any of this.
Mm. And then he tries to say, he's just like, look, I fell short at the end of the summer. Like, I made out with her, but I really tried to rectify that and to just make it be known that I wasn't trying to repeat the same mistakes. And Lindsay's like, oh, you're
So good.
good.
So
You're
good.
so good, West. You just are so good. I'm almost falling for it. But guess what? I'm not. I'm not falling for it because my scarf is holding up my head. And I will not fall for this because this is what you do. You're a
Hmm.
social climber. You find a girl and you're just like, oh, she's serving me. But the moment they stop, boom, you cut them loose. And you're going to do that to Amanda. You're going to
Hmm.
do it to her. You are. And then Sierra goes, you know what? Hot take, maybe. I think they're perfect for each other now that I think about it. The reason being, Wes needs somebody who's not going to check him. And you know what? That's so Amanda. She's very mute. She's really like that weak figure that like is just going to be there and like let him shine and be the star of the relationship. So quite honestly, I think they're perfect together.
She dragged her. And I think both Brandon and I had my hand over my mouth. I was like, oh my God. And you just see Amanda, her eyes well with tears. She lets one go, and Wes is like, it's okay. Finally, he comforts her in the hour and a half she's been dragged, or 2 hours, however long the fuck it was. And then Kyle is like, that was a little harsh. She
That's your
can see
wife,
it.
not mine.
Comfort your wife if you want to. I don't have to. I don't owe her anything. I don't
You're
owe her
entitled to feel how
shit.
you feel, but that was hard to hear. Which, look, you got astray there, Kyle. But like, here's the
Yeah.
thing. It was so shocking because it wasn't like the worst thing ever to say to somebody, but it was
No,
so harsh because it was so true.
it was,
And
and I think
that's
that's
why she cried. That's why
yes.
Kyle cried because it was so accurate. Like, what do you
Mm-hmm.
say to that? It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Mm-hmm.
she said was wrong.
Nope. Nope.
So, like, I don't know what to tell you, Belle. And what do
You
you
let
do to respond to being called weak? You cry and turn to
you
Wes.
cry. She hurt my
Mm.
feelings.
Bet you didn't care when Sierra was crying after what you did to her.
Mm-mm. No, this whole time she has. I mean, she's looked upset, but she hasn't been emotional. And I'm just like, girl, I get it. She's dragging you, but like you don't listen. And Jalissa said something very pointed. She was like, this is the very thing that Sierra wanted Amanda to work on. And it's really her downfall. Cause she was all summer like, stand up for yourself, girl. Like, make choices for yourself. Take agency over your life. Take control over your life. Like, you can make good choices. You could be with a good person. You don't need to be with a bad person. And then you literally exit stage left to
I'm
the
gonna
dump
fuck
truck next door.
Wes.
Like, that's what you took from all the good ass advice they gave you?
Mm. And this is what happens. Like, you had Sierra in your corner, but then you did her so dirty. Now you got Sierra as an enemy.
Mm-hmm. And now
And
she's gonna drag him.
Mm. It was so beautiful. It was so amazing. Ciara was 10 out of 10 at this reunion.
Yeah,
Um, it was just impeccable. She looked amazing. She sounded amazing. She was amazing. She is
she was.
amazing.
She is. She
I love
is.
her. But that was the end of part one. Amazing part one, as we said. Amazing
Best
reunion.
part one.
Cannot wait for
Yes.
part two. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I really am. No, it was so good. And I thought that when they changed the subject, because Andy was like, oh, we'll get back to it later when to stop talking about all the West Side Story stuff. But when they got back to it, I was just so relieved because I'm like, this is really what we're here for. Like, you guys know, this is what we want to talk about. This is what we want to hear about.
Yeah.
So it was really good. Yeah. And I think we were talking about it a little bit on live. It's just so weird to see Kyle be so like nice to Amanda.
He has a lot of grace.
He has so much grace for her, which is awesome. Awesome. We just haven't seen this character trait of him before, so it's a little surprising. But like it's awesome because like he defended her a couple times, literally supported her more than West did, who was sitting next to her.
Hmm.
Um and when we were live, Jalissa said that um it's ironic because Amanda let all of them drag Kyle.
Oh,
Mainly
yeah.
Lindsay, but like she let it happen in front of her. And
Yeah.
meanwhile, on the flip side now, when it's really bad, Kyle has your back. It's just very ironic. Very ironic.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like raining. No, it is. Like she would not have this much grace or defend him nearly as much. And like
Yeah.
he's very much being the bigger person, which
Hmm.
can be a little annoying sometimes, but like he didn't push it too far this reunion. Sierra was just
Yeah.
like, she's not my wife.
Yeah.
Period.
She's not my wife. No, after
Um,
she said that, I was like, West, you have to marry her.
you
You'll
have
be
to.
ruined. You have to marry her. You
You got
have
to
to.
do
It's
something.
required. You got to do something for her. Maybe propose at least and then let her divorce you. I think that's the best way. If you want to get out of it, get married, let her divorce you, and then like just like say nothing like you usually do, and then it'll be fine. But at this point, you have to get married because Amanda is giving up so much for him.
She is. They're in Italy right now. Maybe they'll get secretly married.
Oh yeah, maybe they'll elope. What are they doing in Italy?
I think they're going to someone's wedding, I heard. Beats me. They flew yesterday, the day of part one.
Hmm.
Um,
Interesting. Plus one to a wedding. Interesting.
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 Feels very serious.
Hmm.
Um, but with that, I think that's it for today's episode.
Yeah.
Impeccable. Loved it. Amazing. Cannot wait for the rest. I wish they dropped all at once, but
Me
also
too.
there's something to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with that being said, we'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.